Hey everyone, Soundwave 8884 here, coming at you with a Siege Soundwave review. I was very lucky to find this piece in Walmart. He wasn't even in the Transformer section. He was over there by the Hot Wheels. Him and Starscream were just like, we're out of here, man. But yeah, he is an excellent figure. Excellent representation of Soundwave. He is a good mix of G1 toy with a G1 toy cartoon feel. And he comes with 3 weapons. He has his gun in his hand, his shoulder cannon, and he also comes with this one here. And each weapon is called a different thing. This one here is his Blitz Charge Blaster, or they call it his EMXT. The one in his hand here is a Concussion Blaster, and it's called a High Cap. And the one on his shoulder is a Sonic Cannon called an LR-HD. His paint apps are excellent on this figure. Very good detail. Paint is excellent. The silver is beautiful in person. Even the gray, which I thought might end up being a cheap looking gray, sort of like on his feet, is not. He's very solid feeling. You feel he's solid. I thought his feet didn't be like Megatron's, but no, they are a lot better. He's got the red striping on his wrist. He's got a slight backpack, and it's not really like it's big or anything. The only problem with this is easily untabbed if you're holding figure, and these things will move and also get in the way of his shoulder cannon, which can hinge up and down, and we'll show you that. So the little back piece here ended up hitting this, but you can just move this out of the way a little bit. It's not a big deal. The gold on here is beautifully done. The battle damage is well done. I'm just not a big fan of the battle damage. I'd rather not have the battle damage. His guns even have the red striping. It's more like a deep red. Nice silver here on the back, which will become part of his spaceship mode. Silver for his buttons. And you can even press his tape deck down. So if he's in the middle of battle and he's like, you know, Ravage eject, you get it all lined up, get it there, push it down, springs right open, closes, open. And the sound of it reminds me of the G1 toy. It's nice. I like that. Look at his face. He's got a beautiful head sculpt. He's got the yellow eyes as opposed to the red you got in the cartoon, so you get more of a toy look here. It's also got light piping. If I can get something going on, see there, I can block it out. It's really good light piping. Articulation is a lot on this figure, just like most Siege figures now. Like I said, he can even hit his own shoulder button. He has a bicep swivel up here. Shoulder can 360. You can go out to there. Elbow bends to there. There is no wrist swivel. That's probably the biggest problem with him, is the way his hand transforms. But there's ways they could do it, but he is an excellent figure anyway. Hip skirts just move out the way so he can kick straight out. He's got knee bends to there. He's got some ankle tilts going side to side. There is no front and back. Then he can kick back to there. And he does have a waist swivel, which can 360 around. And of course his head can 360 around. A little hard with the shoulder cannon there though, but it can be done. And it's got a slight up and down rock. So you can get a slide up, a good down, just a slide up. Like I said, this shoulder cannon here is on a hinge. It can hinge up and a little bit down. So he can aim it up to shoot the Autobots in the sky. So the Aerobots are coming. He's going to take them out first. You can hold both weapons. This weapon here, we can hold in his hand that way. This weapon also unfolds as well. I'm not really going to use this because to me this is his iconic look. We'll show him off here. This is Ravage It came with Hound way back when. I think that's still one of the best representations of Ravage in a non-MP line. They look good together. And I can't wait to find the other sets to just see how he looks and actually eject. And here he is with Megatron. Now they are both Voyager, but as you can see, Megatron is decently taller, as it should be. And they do look awesome together. We can bring in the original band, maybe not. And you notice my Megatron, he has some Deep Space Arsenal upgrades on him. Cannon. It's got this shoulder piece here as well. Now, like I said with Shockwave, I think this is the best representation of Soundwave we've gotten. Close the hip square back down. In the Transformers main line since they've started redoing the G1 look. I just think it's a beautiful figure. And of course, Soundwave would be my favorite character. I could be biased, but this is an awesome figure. So let's get to transformation to the Lamppost, which the box is, the instructions when you get the manual here does not show you. It's on the box, but you need to open it from the bottom, which I did. I didn't open from top. And when you open it up, it is on this flap down here. So there's nothing that shows you how to get to it, but you can look at it and try to mimic it. The arms are probably the part I think looks off, but it's, you know, they're folded back and behind. So let's get into that Lamppost mode. Now transform him into his Lamppost mode. What we're going to do is fold his hands in, straighten his arms, 180 his waist around. Come back here to his backpack, grab this. It opens up. Take his head. I'm going to collapse it in. Pull this piece out. Then close this up. This will come up and over. There is a tab here. It'll go in the slot here. There you go. Take his arms, fold them back. We want to turn them this way. Fold them in. This piece here will then raise up on both sides. Then you take him out the waist and you just put his legs together and just sort of bend them there. And he's a Lamppost. Now, we'll go back to robot mode, and we'll show you how to get into his space cruiser mode, spaceship mode, however. We got a few steps going here. Okay, his head's still tucked in, like we showed before to get in the Lamppost. Hands are tucked in as well. What we're going to do is take his arms out, like so. There's this little silver piece here, gray piece. You pull this up, and bring this piece all the way up. And then you want to take his legs down here, pull his back piece out, pull this piece down, fold his feet in, and close it up. Out, down, up, down. Then you want to turn them out. There are tabs on the inside. You'll tab his legs together. Now up here, you can see where he's got the cockpit pit. You see there's little pegs, holes. We want to bring these up. It's sort of like a something you did with Astrotrain from Titan's Returns. There you go. Make sure the arms are down. Bring these pieces out. Backpack like we did in Lamppost is going to come up. Out. Some of this hinge on his back. Bring it up I want to tap it in. Take his waist piece here. You just kind of want to guide it up, and this little silver piece will then hinge down. It's tight. We're trying to get it to move. There we go. So we've got it down. I end up moving all of them though. See how it was kind of zigzaggy? Then you want to take it and you want to pull it this way. And there's these two little tabs here that will go underneath here. And you'll get to click. It's in. These is kind of set off to the side here. Now his arms go down. You're going to fold them in to here. Turn this. And it has to do afterwards. Go ahead and pull this little thing out. Pull this one in, pull this piece out. There's a tab on this one that will go in the slot here, a tab here going to slot there. So it's just all about lining up, push it down, snapping them in. And that's pretty much his landing gear where he rests. And you are done pretty much. He is transformed. All you do now is take these pieces here, push this in all the way. Little spots here. Just tab them in. Same on the other side. And you notice there's this little slot here where his arms will tab in. Take this piece, a little slot here, and just tab this in. And just get this all set up, and there you go. It's Space Cruiser mode. This is the Cruiser mode. It's not something I'm going to do very often with Soundwave. I might lamppost him every now and then. It's just something like Shockwaves. I'm not going to do Shockwave. If I did anything, it would be his gun mode. Now, you can do a tape deck mode with this. I have not as yet attempted it. But to get it to even look perfect, pretty much you have to take off his arms. And I'm not into all that. It ain't a big deal for me. I don't have to just adhere strictly to G1. I think it's a robot mode. Going to untab arms, bring them out. This piece here will then rotate back, rotate back. Take this chest piece, torso, you want to untab it from this side. Then pull it back this way. Hinge will hinge back to his waist. Go back here, you just can untab and go back down on his legs. Unseparate. Unseparate. Separate. Jeez. Turn these here with the thigh. Pull this out. Pull a foot down. Fold up. Close. Repeat. You got his legs ready. Here, just take this piece here. Just untab it. Pull back. I always forget to pull his gun out. Then you want to take his head, pull his head out here. Now you want to, this piece here will close up. It's on this hinge. It's all like connected, so it'll easily pull this piece back out. So I always have to hold this piece in with my finger while I pull this backpack down. These pieces can then fold over, close. Arms will then go back up and tab in. Oh, yeah. Forgot to pull this piece back down. Tab in. Bring around. Turn them at the bicep swivel. Hands out. Put down. Now we can put his pieces back on. Put it in the correct way. His gun, click, back in his hand, and voila. You're back to the awesome Soundwave mode. I know they're making a 35th anniversary version of this where he's Sound Blaster, so he's going to have the deep blue that's almost like black. But this is a beautiful Soundwave. Very happy with this purchase. This is probably the best Soundwave. Like I said with the Shockwave, it's probably the best looking and feeling version of the character I think we've gotten so far. It's doing its own thing while still adhering to G1. Very excellent toy. Very happy with this. I'll be reviewing Starscream next. And I say thanks for watching. Until the next one. Peace out.